Right, so you probably can't see me all that well, but it is time to go to Grampian Truck Show. Welcome to the video. It is 4 AM, the lorry is ready to go, just letting her warm up, letting the digicard obviously do its 15 minutes. I'm just about to do my walk around checks, and then we're going to head up to the show, where hopefully I can get some better light than what you're seeing now. Alright, so I've arrived at Auto Perfect to collect our backload. We're taking all their stuff, all their shelves and all their other cleaning products up to the Grampian showground. So we're just waiting for them to come and then we'll get it all loaded up and we'll head up the road. Right, so I've made it to the showground, bit empty now, couple of lorries up there, but nothing too interesting now. Alright, so that's us in position and all looking clean. There's a few people that have started to filter in and it's all looking pretty good. We've got people like Grassmen, Ironside, SNT, a couple of American trucks over there, a DAF stand up in the corner. We've got this recovery company just coming in and setting up. I got another couple of folk around here like Ironside and stuff like that. And we also have a Dundee Council one as well. But let's fast forward to night time. And here we have it, it is night time. The trucks are all looking gorgeous, everything's been organised a little bit more. Someone brought a combine harvester and we have a lot more people arriving at the showground. Here's a couple of little different angles to the truck, of course with the underglow kit on it looking absolutely stunning. I'm overly impressed with how this lorry turned out. The days and the hours and the weeks that I've put into this have been well worth it, and I hope you guys kind of agree. And it looks like the show's getting even busier and I'm buzzing to see who turns up tomorrow morning. Thank you very much Auto Perfect as well for the naan breads. They went down an absolute treat. So it's the next morning. I didn't get too much recorded today, just a wee bit too busy. This is pretty much, in fact this is every lorry that was at the show. I waited until after closing time, roughly around the 5-6 o'clock mark, just when everyone was away, so I could walk around the trucks and not film people that maybe didn't want to be in a video. But we've got tons of lovely Scanias, Mercs, Volvos, DAFs, everything you could want. That Mercedes there actually has a flap that says your jobbies are R. Here we have the Kings of the Road V8 stand. We also have the army trucks just behind us there. A couple more rigids over here as well. I personally thought that Scania there was going to win in the rigid place. And then of course a big long line Scania. We've got some trucks from Aberdeen, Renault Magnums, DAFs, Volvos, anything you could think of, we have it. Also a couple of nice vans as well and some caddies down the side there as well. Absolutely stunning and properly looked after. Again, a lot more lovely lorries. I like that colour scheme with the dark blue and yellow, and again with the dark green and light green. We've got some Seacliff Hologies as well. Tons more Scanias, a lovely looking new DAF as well from Aberdeen, and of course an Atkinson, one of my favourite types of lorries. A couple more Volvos as well, and a lovely looking Scania from LM Transport. I love the flaps, man, they just set it off completely. An old Merc and an old Volvo as well. We've got some the Jim Bar Scania, of course, and a Iveco. Not a fan of them, but you know, they still look alright if they're done up in the right kind of paint schemes. An old Leyland as well. Of course, loads of Scanias. The Scanias for miles here, boys. Like, if you ever want to see a Scania, come to a show. There's like thousands of them. A couple more classic trucks up there. A couple of ERFs. Again, more Scanias. It's all there is. Or Scanias, whatever you want to call it. This one was really cool. You could tell it was a proper working truck. It had damages all over it. It was nice and fresh. I kind of liked the original look of it. These AM Shellfish ones were absolutely lovely as well. I love that white bull bar. Again, an old Defender carrying a new Defender. The cleanest skip lorries I've ever seen. Some more vintage lorries, some Grampian Continental lorries. Everything you can think of they had at this show. This thing was awful cool, man. This was properly clean. And the Mercedes beside it, I'm guessing is the original paint. All the miles it's done because it was misshaped and paint mismatched and all that. And it looked lovely. Another wee T-cap here, Scania 143M. A couple of minis and another caddy as well, I believe that is. And also plenty of ERFs. I feel like they kind of all parked together so that they could defend their brand, I guess. The cattle float over there was pretty cool. It had a bit at the top that you could get up into. Into the actual main hall now, we have one of my favourite Scanias, which is of course the Malcolm Braveheart one. Absolutely stunning, and obviously, you know, just one of my top lorries of all times. Again, just trying my best not to film people. Some people don't want to be part of YouTube videos, and I'm just trying to respect that the best I can. And of course we have Molly's toy box as well, the Scania Braveheart from the front this time, and an old Scania from WH Malcolm's museum as well as their T-cab. We had two T-cabs here this weekend, the Scania one and the Volvo one outside. John Templeton's van, and of course the 5-star Volvo, as well as John Templeton's Scania, but the other footage is gone. Some SNT lorries, my only other removal competitor at the show, McCaddy and Reeve, absolutely stunning DAF. Coming down here now, we're looking at the, well, my lorry down there, of course. We've got some Murphy lorries, we've got that Malcolm T-cab, Ironside Rigids. Some guy brought a harvester to the show, of all places to bring a harvester, but there we go, there it is. Also got a cracking blue Volvo that came off the road like 2 days before the show. This thing I wasn't too sure, like no one was at it the entire show, that the man there, of course the Grassmed and Scania as well, but this blue Volvo, this guy took it off the road, had like 2 days to get it clean, and he did a cracking job at it. Some old Scanias down here as well, absolutely stunning, and the Grassmen float as well, but it was all taken away. Of course, some Aberclean Scanias, an old Scania here as well. Simpsons Mall, loads and loads of lorries. It was absolutely stunning, the turnout. Again, Tom Peteray DAF here as well. Quick mix, cleanest mixers I've ever seen at a show. I don't even think I've ever seen a mixer at a show, but these must be brand new because honestly they were absolutely spotless. Again, the American trucks, this one in the middle grey, it supposedly is a 2-stroke, which is absolutely nuts, but I don't know anything about engines, so you know. Again, another one of the Orkney Islands, McCaddy and Reeve. Absolutely stunning. Again, a lovely van. Didn't manage to get the inside of it, but they have got it all converted into a lovely looking camper. Again, more Scanias. Love the bull bars, one of my favourite features on a truck. We also have a couple more DAFs around here, an absolutely stunning Scania. It was nice and clean, you know what I mean? There wasn't too much. Here's a DAF stand, not a massive stand they brought this year, but you know, a lovely little DAF stand here as well. Of course, with some DAFs and Scanias, ERFs, Reynolds. Again, another T-cab there as well. Again, coming back around here, you might think you've already seen this clip, but you haven't. This is a completely different clip, just where I kind of focused more on this side, the Longhorn truck, the McIntosh, the Volvo T-cab there. I actually have a picture in that when I was a kid, as well as the Malcolm Wrecker. A little bit more of a better look at the Murray lorries as well. Of course, the A. McLeod one down the bottom, which is the red and blue Scania. These Manor lorries were absolutely stunning. I really love the kind of lower flaps. I feel my flaps are just a wee bit shorter than theirs, and I might actually try and copy that. Again, just a bit more of an in-depth look at this truck. It was absolutely stunning. Of course, a little look at the Aberclean lorries as well. They were kind of facing an opposite way, so it was a wee bit awkward. Here we've got some Mare trucks and some Mathers as well. Of course, with some direct waste management. They've obviously got an Aberdeen Football Club one as well. Of course, more of the direct managed and of course LMT transport lorries. They've got a couple of Scanias here, one with the stunning bull bar, and of course an Iveco Stralis down by the side there. And of course a Renault Magnum, the new versions. Here's a little back look onto the kind of lower platform of the show. They had this truck here as well, but it wasn't really doing anything. Lovely looking Sprinter as well. I loved this blue FH as well. It was absolutely stunning. A couple more Ivecos as well. Ivecos are growing on me. I won't lie to you. The Ivecos are growing on me. Buckhurst Rigid. I thought that was a good competition for the weekend. A nice Scania G450. And that is us back where we started. Alright, so that is the weekend over. We went up to the stand to collect the results. Now, I honestly wasn't expecting it to win, so I didn't actually bring the camera with me. I really do apologise about that. I just kind of went up to kind of, you know, see who had placed and stuff. And when they called my name, I was pure shocked. But anyways, we won First best working truck 1 to 3 years. I'll show you the trophy in just a wee second. And of course came second in the rigid category. Now all we have to do is get the auto perfect stand ripped down, get it loaded in the back of the lorry, and then we can head back down the road. Let's go. Alright, so here's the trophy. Absolutely massive trophy. Again, still completely embarrassed to record in public, but this is as close as we will get. Right, so now that's us loaded with the auto perfect stuff. It's time to head back to the Stevenson, get it all offloaded, and of course call it a day. So yeah, let's get back on the road. Right, so that's Grampian Truck Show over and done with. We came first in the working trucks 1 to 3 years, which was a massive surprise. Also came second place in the best rigid as well. I do apologise if I'm not talking as much in the show. Still trying to work my confidence up. I'm fine when I get in the lorry, because all these folk driving by me, they're not really going to be looking in. But I do appreciate you all watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week for Truck Fest Peterborough. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. See you later.